Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into a surprise hit, the Danish crime thriller, The Asse.
Yeah, legend in Danish.
Right, legend. It landed on Netflix, what, October 27th, 2025?
Mm-hmm.
And just bang, #1 globally, almost overnight. Pretty wild.
It really was something. I mean, it went up against some big returning series, established shows.
And this quiet Danish show just pushed past them.
It did. And when you look at it, it's because it's just pure Nordic noir, like the absolute essence of it.
What does that mean exactly for people maybe less familiar?
Well, it's less about explosions and car chases, you know. It's psychological, lots of moral gray areas, stark realism, and often that kind of, well, chilly, detached feeling in the setting.
Okay, so let's break down the core setup then. The lead character is T, played by Claire Dessau.
Right.
And she's got a history.
Mm.
Recovering addict, former police cadet, seems like someone the system would usually avoid.
Exactly. But here, the Security and Intelligence Service, PET, they call it, they see that turbulence not as a problem, but as, like, the perfect qualification. They recruit her to go undercover.
Undercover as what?
As Sarah, a high-end jeweler. It's quite the transformation.
The target.
The mission is to get close to this drug lord, Moran, but the way in is through his girlfriend, Ashley.
Ah.
Yeah. And Ashley, she has this sort of quiet dream of being a goldsmith herself. So that's the connection T, as Sarah exploits.
But isn't that core tension a bit
Yeah.
familiar? You know, the brutal crime boss who's also a loving dad. Does the show make that feel fresh?
I think it does, actually, because the real focus isn't just on Moran's duality, it's on how T gets drawn into it. Her empathy, especially for the daughter, Sophia, starts messing with her loyalties. Is it the mission, or is it protecting this family? That's the tightrope.
And it does all this pretty quickly, right? Only 6 episodes?
Very efficient storytelling, which is maybe why some people found the actors a bit, stoic or unemotional. I saw that comment pop up.
Yeah, I saw that too. What's your take on that?
Well, I think it might be partly cultural, you know, that Northern European style. Less focus on overt displays, less small talk. It actually ramps up the internal tension, I think.
That makes sense. Keeps the focus inward. But what about other potential issues? Any criticisms hold water?
There were a couple of things people noted. Some felt the friendship between T and Ashley maybe felt a bit rushed, a little forced.
Okay.
And the budget thing. How could Pete realistically afford this incredibly expensive jewelry for T's cover? Fair point, maybe a slight stretch.
Minor bumps for a big story, though.
Yeah.
Let's jump to the ending, because it gets intense.
Oh, yeah. So T makes a massive call. She reveals who she really is, a Pete agent, to Ashley.
Wow. Okay. To get her to cooperate.
Exactly. And it kind of works. T then convinces Mirren, the drug lord, to confess to murdering this character, Eric.
Why would he do that?
To protect Ashley and Sophia. Basically, ensuring their daughter has at least one parent who isn't going to prison for life.
Yeah.
He takes the fall for the murder charge.
That's heavy. But what about T? She did her job right.
She did. But she refuses the offer of a permanent job with Ad. She wants out, wants anonymity again.
And does she get it?
Not exactly. She gets brutally attacked. Ends up in the hospital. We don't know by who.
Oh, man. Any theories from the sources?
Well, the immediate suspects are Mirren's father, who's presented as pretty ruthless. Or, interestingly, maybe even Ashley herself. Some readings suggest she undergoes this kind of darker shift by the end.
Wow, Ashley. Okay. And where does that leave her?
She's back with her daughter, Sophia, which is what she wanted, but she's living in fear, basically under the protection or maybe control of Mirren's father.
Not exactly free, then.
Not at all. And then, the final twist. She finds a key hidden in Sophia's doll.
And the key leads to?
A storage unit containing Mirren's huge secret stash of cocaine. His entire operation, basically.
So the trap closes in a different way.
Precisely. T, the asset, tried to disappear but couldn't. And Ashley, the girlfriend who just wanted a simple life, is now potentially forced to step into the criminal role herself.
Both trapped. That unresolved tension, the kind of moral fallout that feels very Nordic noir, definitely leaves you wanting a second season.
Absolutely. It leaves Ashley holding this asset, the drugs. It could be her way out, a way to buy freedom for her family.
But only by becoming the thing she hated.
Exactly. So the question it leaves you, the listener, with is, if you were Ashley, holding that key, knowing what it unlocks, what would you do?